Hi everybody, Rex Frost here, and this is my review of DC KO. Okay, and before we even get into it, I do want to talk. I will begin spoiler review into spoilers because this is definitely a spoiler heavy uh comic. Well, this is going to be a spoiler heavy comic mainly because of the nature of the comic as a whole. So yeah, I just want to give warning for that. And yeah, before I do get into my review, I just want to talk about my predictions I made for the DCKO bracket because I made a YouTube video a couple months back talking about it. And yeah, here's how I thought it was going to go down. I had Superman winning. Technically, Superman did win, but I mean, Lex Luthor did beat him. But yeah, I mean, honestly, relatively solid. I mean, there are some snubs up in here. It's kind of that, legit, I cannot believe actually happened. So, yeah, I'm definitely going to talk about them later. So, yeah, as for the comic as run, I feel like one of the things DCKO did really well was show like how powerful of a force Darkseid is, and Darkseid didn't even get defeated at the end of DCKO. Well, I don't say he got necessarily defeated. I guess he did kind of get defeated, but he's still out there. Also, DCKO does take place in mainline DC Comics continuity. So yeah, I just want to say that. Yeah, but wow, do they hammer in the point Darkseid is a god? He can be anywhere. He's everywhere all at once. So he was fighting the Justice League in Gotham with Themyscira, uh, Rock of Eternity. So that's a lot. So this is go to show Darkseid is a menace. Also, the artwork absolutely amazing. It is so good. Yeah, same goes for the action. Superman versus Absolute Superman. That fight was something else. But yeah, there were a lot of good pair ups. There were also some terrible ones. Do you gotta say power scaling? Unbelievable. Why the Joker made it as far as he did, and it's I'm not even one of those hardcore nut job power scalers that's Batman beats Superman with prep time, which honestly, okay, Batman beating Superman. Okay, in terms of Batman's prep time, Batman doesn't beat everybody with prep time. Okay, yeah, it's easy for some members in DC. For Green Arrow, all you need is the color yellow, which is just really dumb. Martian Manhunter just fire, so matches. Superman Kryptonite, which I hate. Kryptonite is such a lazy way of writing. When it's as for what is Batman gonna do about the Flash? Literally, there's nothing he can do. And same goes for Wonder Woman, and I'd say Aquaman, even though I don't think Aquaman's that OP, but yeah, Hawk Girl, what's Batman going to do about some of those characters? So it's and especially because I do want to give a shout out to the Comic Book Labs, which are some YouTubers that I'm a big fan of. I'll link them down in the description. I think. Hopefully, I can find their video where they talk about DCKO, but they do make a really good point about how terrible the power scaling is in this one scene in particular, because according to them, Batman developed this suit to take on the entire Justice League when they were all mind controlled, and he was able to beat them all, which in this new suit is generation 2. So the fact that all it took was a harpoon to go through this to break down the suit is just really crazy. That's seriously, come on, that's just lazy writing, especially because Batman is DC's golden favorite child, so like, of course they had to go give him special treatment. They gave him like his own like side quest where he fought a bunch of Robins. Uh, I did try to read it, but I accidentally read the fourth and final issue of, I think it's called Batman Night Fight. So I mean, that one's on me. So I don't really have the motivation to read it because I read it backwards. So I'm not really going to get into that. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the Joker should have taken out Batman, and like, okay, I guess plot armor does kind of go hand in hand with his power scaling because, okay, Joker beating Red Hood in a fight is unbelievable. That's like, are you kidding me? I mean, Joker is just a normal guy. I mean, yeah, he's smart and he's also crazy, but like, Joker's just a skinny dude. I mean, especially it's like, I mean, yeah, I mean, Joker's not beating Red Hood in a fight. And also, like, Harley, okay, I also haven't read any of the, like, spin-off, not necessarily spin-off, but, like, solo, because there's, like, a lot of tie-in comics with DCKO. I just didn't read them because wasn't really aware of them until, like, after. But, I mean, Harley Quinn beating Metamorpho in a fight is, like, okay, Joker versus Red Hood, I guess I could somewhat get behind because Joker could outsmart Red Hood. Harley Quinn is just a normal human being. She does not have superpowers. How is she beating Metamorpho? I genuinely cannot comprehend this. I don't know. This is just like, I feel like they had, I don't know, like, I'm gonna go back to like mine. But I feel like they just put her there because like she's more popular than Metamorpho, which I mean, yeah, she probably is. However, I just feel like, I don't know. I mean, Metamorpho, especially after Superman, would like naturally be like a popularity boost, so like more people would see them. Especially it's like, I mean, okay, if Superman made like 600, Superman like made around over $650 million in the box office. Like, that's an insane amount of money. So like, clearly a lot of people saw it, and especially it's like, if we're talking about people that are reading comics, I feel like they all know who Metamorpho are. So it's like, I feel like he got a fair enough popularity boost. But like, I genuinely cannot believe that Harley Quinn beat Metamorpho in a fight. And yeah, as for other, like, yeah, I mean, okay, also going back onto, like, my bracket, honestly, I feel like Green Lantern could have I feel like Green Lantern beating Firestorm isn't that far-fetched. I don't know, I mean, yeah, everything in here, I don't know, I mean, the only, like, thing that, like, really upset me in terms of, like, power scaling is just like, I don't know, it's just Joker beating Red Hood and Harley Quinn beating Metamorpho that like really ticked me off, because that's like, these are normal humans going against people that are like really well trained in people with superpowers. They should have never made it as far as they did. So yeah. But my overall rating, I thought DCKO was fun. I mean, yeah, it doesn't have the best like power scaling. I mean, this like miniseries is probably a nightmare for power scalers. They are probably tweaking after reading this, which I don't blame them, because realistically, some characters shouldn't have made it as far as they did, like Harley Quinn, Joker. So yeah, I thought it was fun. Feel free to tell me your thoughts down in the comments. And also, I do want to, because this is mainline DC, I do want to take a moment to talk about hashtag DC is so white. So I'm gonna like go into like full screen. Okay, so DC Comics, more like discrimination comics, hasn't had a mainline universe ongoing comic run in over 1,100 days. So this number isn't 100% accurate because actually it's been even more days because I think this is like a couple of weeks ago. So like this is unbelievable, and like I feel like the main reason like why like this has like been noticed is like really being really noticed is because DC just announced for like their next level, because DCKO is like Act 1 of like DC Next Level, which is like the current like comic like comic reboot kind of like the New 52 or Rebirth. So like this is like Act 2 of DC's like current universe. So yeah, and they announced a couple characters and like they're all white, not a single person of color in like out of all of them. Like unbelievable. Like this is really unacceptable. Like I genuinely cannot believe that I am upset with myself by like the fact that like I haven't even this is just like easy a shame because this isn't even like comic creators' faults. This is more of like the DC as a company's fault because like they should be like doing better representation. Like this is unbelievable and like not a single ongoing run. You'd think that there'd be like a Mr. Terrific or like a Mr. Terrific run going on right now. How like especially like after the success of Superman, like come on, I feel like DC should do a sequel to Mr. Terrific Year 1 was Mr. Terrific Year 2, kind of like was Absolute Flash, where like you have 12 issues be 1 year because it's monthly, and then another 12. So like, why aren't we expanding off of Mr. Terrific Year 1, like making that a full-on issue? But yeah, this is a shame. It's like, wow. I don't know. DC needs to do so much better because this is like unacceptable. I don't know. I just want to make sure that I just want to make sure I can use my platform to like make a difference. I don't know. This is just like so sad. But yeah, this is crazy. I don't even know what to say about that, but it's an absolute shame. But yeah, I just want to make sure I feel like this is like my best chance to like make a video, to like include this in a YouTube video because yeah, this is just a shame. And yeah, I don't know. I really hope DC can like do something. At least we have Absolute Green Lantern. Bad pacing, but like still beautiful artwork. And hopefully this newest issue this week is good. So yeah, I don't know, but this is just a shame, and hopefully we can get some more characters because like DC does have like characters, and it's like, and it's like if you don't want to like use any of your current characters, which like you have a lot of, you can definitely find someone. But it's like, if DC's too lazy to do that, then create a new character. DC should like revive a bunch of comic runs or like start some new ones with characters that haven't had ones in a while, because at this point, every DC character of color hasn't had a full-on comic run in a while, so it's like, pick one of, well, no, don't pick one, pick it, like, as many as possible, because like this is also, DC does need to do better with like marketing, because like this is just sad and disappointing. Yeah, also like create a new character that's like, yeah, create like a new Justice League member that's like, make them like the new pillar of Act 2 of DC Next Level. So yeah, this is an absolute shame, and DC should do better. So yeah, back to the rest of my review. yeah, so those are my overall thoughts on DCKO and hashtag DC is so white, because this is just unacceptable. So yeah, feel free to tell me your thoughts on both DC so white and DCKO. I'm probably not gonna read any of those as like my way of boycotting. I might read the Lobo Run, but like that's really it. I'm not really interested in like Batgirl or Zatanna or any of these guys right now. But yeah. Feel free to subscribe. These are like some of the comic books I'm reading right now. Uh, if you all know like my thoughts on them so far, I feel like Superman Birthright starting out a little slow, but it's definitely getting there. And I don't know. Yeah, I'm definitely enjoying all of these. Yeah, so feel free to subscribe if you want to see full-on reviews for that. And yeah, I will see you all later. Bye.